In this video, we'll be solving a problem with similar polygons. If two angles of one triangle are equal to two angles of another triangle, then the triangles are similar. And then two polygons are similar if and only if the measures of the corresponding angles are equal and the lengths of the corresponding sides are proportional. So first we'll show that we have similar triangles, and then we'll use the fact that they're similar to set up a proportion to solve for missing sides. The problem that we'll be doing is find A, B, and C and show work to support your answer. Now in the figure, it looks like we have right triangles that are overlapping. So the first thing that I would recommend is that you draw these triangles separated. Let's take our big triangle, the whole thing, and draw that here. Our right angle is right here, and C is the side, and the bottom length is 4 plus 6, which is 10, and then the hypotenuse is A plus B. Then this smaller triangle that's inside the big one, let's draw that next. We have our right angle here. This vertical side measures 4. The base is 6. And this hypotenuse is A. Now we can also see they have the congruent right angles, but we can also see that this angle is shared by both triangles. So that means that this angle and this angle are congruent. So when we have two angles of one triangle congruent to two angles of another, then the triangles are similar and we can set up a proportion. Let's go ahead and show our proportions here. C is the vertical side on the left triangle, and it corresponds to 4 on the right triangle. On the base of our left triangle, we have 10, and the base of this right-hand triangle is 6, and the hypotenuse on the left triangle is A plus B, and the hypotenuse on this right side is A. Now let's use the two left ratios to solve for C. We have C is to 4 as 10 is to 6. We can cross multiply. So C times 6 is 6C, and 4 times 10 is 40. Divide both sides by 6, and C is 20 over 3. So I can put that in now for this one. I have two variables, but I'll need to come back up here on this right triangle, and I can see that I'm missing the hypotenuse. I'm going to take that triangle and set up the Pythagorean theorem. The squares of the two legs added together is equal to the square of the hypotenuse. So 4 squared is 16. 6 squared is 36. 16 plus 36 is 52. So if I square root both sides, I get A is equal to the square root of 52. Now I know that 52 breaks into 2 times 26. 26 is 2 times 13. So this then is going to equal 2 root 13. All right. Now that I have A, I can use my proportion to find B, or I could set up a Pythagorean theorem. Either way, since I already have it written, I'm going to go ahead and use that. I have 10 is to 6 as A plus B is to A. This is 2 root 13. Okay, just do cross products again. I'll have to distribute my 6 through this binomial. So let me write it first. So 6 times 2 root 13 plus B is equal to 10 times 2 root 13, which is 20 root 13. Now if I distribute here, 6 times 2 root 13 is 12 root 13. 6 times B, and I'll copy this right side. And subtract 12 root 13 from both sides. So I have 6b is equal to 8 root 13. Divide both sides by 6. Cancel. And b is equal to 8 over 6 simplifies to 4/3. So 4 root 13 over 3.